Hello, welcome to STEM School. In this lesson, we are going to learn common denominators. So, common denominators, okay? So we have two fractions here, and our goal is to find common denominators, all right? Or our goal is to find least common denominators of this 1 over 5 and 1 over 2, okay? So what's least common denominator? So let's take a look at the sentence here. Least common denominator is the lowest common multiple of the denominators of a set of fractions. Okay? So let's try to find it. So basically we have 5 here and 2 here, right? So we need to find the lowest common multiple of the denominators, basically lowest common multiple between 5 and 2, right? So 5, so we're gonna times 2 times 3, we're gonna use the number times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 until we found the lowest common multiples, right? So 2 times 5 is 10, okay, and then we got 3 times 5, which is 15, okay, and 4 times 5 is what? Is 20, okay. So, and let's take a look at it here. So we got what? 2 times 2 is 4, okay, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 3 is what? 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 5 is 10, okay, and 2 times 6 is 12. Alright, so far it looks like I don't have to continue anymore because I've got 10 here and I've got 10 here, right? So that's the least common multiple of number 5 and number 2, right? So we cannot find 4, 6, 8 above. So the least common denominator is 10 in this case, right? So we got 2 times what? 2 times 5, right? 2 times 5 to get that. And the numerator, we got 1 here, right? So we also need to what? Once we have the new numerator, we have to times 5 too. Okay, times 5, 2. Okay, and here is 5 what? 5 times 2, we have 10. And now for the numerator there, I have to 1 times what? 1 times 2, okay? 1 times 2. So we should have what? We should have 2 over 10, and now we should have 5 over 10. Right, so let's take a look. So 2 over 10, so the 10 is not very obvious in this case, and 5 over 10 here, okay? So that's our first practice. So let's take a look at another example there. So we have 4 here, and we have 3 here. Again, let's find the least common multiple of between 4 and 3, right? So 4 times 2 is what? Is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. Okay. And let's try this. So 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15. So for those of you who just curious how I can calculate them quickly by heart, so watch my previous videos. There is the multiplication table that you can go through and find the quick way to like calculate those multiplications quickly by heart. So we don't have to continue because we found the least common multiple. Okay, so we have 12 here, and we have 12 here. So by getting this 12, I have to times what? Times 3 here, right? That means, again, numerator times 3 to get my new number. And here is what? 3 times 4 equals 12, right? So I have 2 times 4, and numerator again times 4, right? So basically, it will be what? 1 times 3, 4 times 3, right? So it should be 3 over 12, and 1 times 4, 3 times 4 should be 4 over 12, right? So let's take a look at the result. Yes, 3 over 12, 4 over 12, right? So let's take a look at our next example. So a bit more complicated. So again, we got 1 over 7 this time, and 1 over 3. So between 7 and 3, right? So again, 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 4 is 28. And now below, so 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, so it's not even close to 14, so basically it's not 12. Let's continue. 3 times 5 is 15. Okay, this time it's bigger than 14, but I can't find 15 above, so the next one should be 21. Let's try to get there if it's possible to see. So 3 times 5 is 15, right? So 3 times 6 is 18. And 3 times 7, okay, 3 times 7 is 21. Okay, so we can see that there's the 21 above. I don't have to continue anymore in this case, and I've got the 21 below, right? So it seems 21 is the number that we are looking for. Okay, so to get to the 21, again, I have to times 3, right? Here. And I have to times what? Times 7 to get here. So obviously, I have to use 1 times 3 there, and 1 times 7 there for the numerators. Okay, so obviously I will have 3 over 21 above and 7 over 21 here. Okay, so 3 over 21, 7 over 21. All right, so let's take a look at our next example. We have 6 here and we have 8 here. Okay, so we're going to do the same practice as we've done. So again, 6 times 2, which is 12, 6 times 3, which is 18, 6 times 4, which is 24. Let's pause here and check the numbers below. So 2 times 8, 16. 3 times 8 is 24. Okay, so we've got 24 here, and we've got 24 here. So I don't have to continue. So in order to get 24 here, I have 8 times 3, right? So 8 times 3. And I have 2 times 3 here in this case for the numerator, 1 times 3. And here is 6 times what? 6 times 4. And here I have 2 times 4 in this case too, right? 1 times 4. So we got what? 4 over 24, and we got here 3 over 24, right? So that's what we have here. And let's take a look at the next set of examples. So there's the next one. So we have 7 over 9. So this time, instead of having 1 above, we've got other numbers, right? So, and we've got 2 over 5 here. So first we need to find again between 9 and 5. Okay, so we're doing the exact same practice, although the numerators changed, right? So 9 times 2 and 9 times 3 is 27, and 9 times what? 4, which is 36. Okay, let's stop there and try to find if there's something below that we can have a match. So 5 times 2 is 10 easily. 5 times 3, 15. Okay, not even close. 5 times 4, 20. Okay, all right, so it's bigger than 18 above, and I can't find anything like 20 above. So let's continue. 5 times what? 5, 25. Okay, close to 27, but it's not. So unfortunately, we have to continue in this case. So 5 times what? 6, 30. All right, so it's bigger than 27 above, but it's not 26, so we have to continue in this case. So 5 times 7, 35. All right, this is ongoing. So 35, okay, so there's 36, so I have to continue. What? 5 times 8, 40. Okay, it's 40 now, so we're not getting there, right? So I have to continue for the above number, the 9, right? So I got 9 times 4 is 36. I have to continue. 9 times what? 5 is 45. Right, so 45. Okay, we got 40 here and we reach 45 here, so we need to try again. So we got 5 times 8, which is 40, right? So 5 times 9, which is 45. Okay, so at this point I don't have to continue anymore. We got 45 here and we got 45 here. So seems like we have to do it times 5 here, and we have to times 9 here. Okay, so we got 45 for the denominator, and for the numerator I have to again here, because I times 5 here, I have to times 5 for 7. Okay, and I have to times 9 for 2, right, which we will have 35 above and 45. So 35 over 45, and what here is 2 times 9 is 18. So 18 over 45. Okay, so here 35 over 45, 18 over 45. So let's take a look at our final example there. So this time we have 5 over 8, 3 over 4. So by the first look, okay, so because I know this pretty well, so I will know that I just need to calculate the 4 there, so I don't have to touch 8 anymore, because I obviously know that 4 times 2 is 8, right? So that means I don't have to do anything for the above denominator, and I just need to change the denominator for this fraction, right? So, but if you don't know, you will probably try to, like, as what I've done, to write it down. 2 times 8 times 2 is 16, and so on, so that you will compare, right? So, but I don't have to. So I got 8 here, I got 4 here. Okay, 4 times 2 is 8. All right, so I got times 2, and I got times 2 here, and 6, right? So nothing changed for this fraction, and times 2 here, times 2 here, so that will be 6 over 8, right? So 5 over 8 and 6 over 8. Okay, so that's the last example, and in order to do this more quicker, and you should just practice more and spend more time on that. And also, just please take a look at my previous videos, especially the multiplication table, so that it will really help you a lot to calculate the common denominators. That's everything for today's lesson. Please click like if you like this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.